Hey everybody, welcome to the big Christmas giveaway 2025. And in this video, I'll talk about how you can enter to be a part of it. It's due by December 22nd, 2025. We'll demonstrate how to do it. And you go on YouTube to Bible Action Math. In order to win, you have to be at least 18 years old. So if you're not at least 18, you can get one of your guardians or someone to do this. And you have to be in an eligible country. So not Russia and not North Korea. Also, I like to send my money using the various methods such as Amazon gift cards, PayPal, Wise, and World Remit. In the past 4 months, I've given away over $2,000. These are the main ways I do it. The people that have received the money have been in the US, India, Europe, Africa, Philippines. So let's get into what's happening. If the first letter in your Gmail address is an A or B, then you'll be using the 1.1a topic of college algebra that I have a video for to teach something in 1.1a using one of the versions of the Christmas story in the New Testament. If your first letter in your Gmail address is a C or a D, you'll be using 1.1b. E or an F will be using 1.1c. And if there are no letters in your Gmail address, you'll be using topic 1.2h. If you don't have a Gmail address, I think you need that for this because you'll be using your Google Drive to upload your work. If you can somehow use something besides Google, then pretend like it doesn't say Gmail here and just pretend it like it said email. So for me specifically, I wanted to do my example pretending like it was BAM at BibleActionMath.com. And I know that doesn't look like a Gmail account, but this is the email address that you'll find out if you won. I'll email you from here if you win. So there are going to be at least 20 winners for this, and I will email everybody who wins from BAM at BibleActionMath.com. So you probably want to put that in your contacts, and otherwise it might go to your promotions or your spam. And each winner will get $50. And I try to pay a little bit of the fees. For example, with PayPal, there are fees. And I have other ways too, like Cash App, Venmo. I've been giving money away every week since August. So that means for the big Christmas giveaway 2025, I'm trying to give away at least 20 $50 prizes. And everybody who wins has to be at least 18 in an eligible country with a way to receive one of these types of things. We do not do crypto at this time. There may be more than 20 winners. The winners will be randomly selected from the people who followed the directions and turn in their work by December 22nd. So before I give you an example of how it works, I just wanted to show you some of the winners we've had. Starting in August 16, we had Raza, $50, Lucifer, 50, Raza won again, 7. And then August 23rd, we had all these winners. And we also have had 2 holidays so far. St. Bartholomew's Day had these 3 winners. and Rosh Hashanah had these three winners. So every week I've been giving away money. Most of the people have received it, but every now and then someone doesn't reply. So usually I write down on the side if they got it or not, but not always. So Dr. V so far has not responded, but I did email Dr. V. Cooking Time did. These other two did. And there might have been another seven, but sometimes I don't write everything down perfectly. So if I add these up, it's over $2,000, but a couple people didn't reply. And then also sometimes I didn't have enough sevens. So these ones actually, there weren't enough $7 entries for those ones and those ones, even though I might have not written it down possibly. And then I think there was another seven. I just didn't write it down there. But so now we've got it at just a little over 2,000. But we also have these ones. So like over 2,200 and these ones, 2,400. So it's safe to say I've given away over $2,000 already. You can still enter to win Saturday prizes, which are currently 50s or sevens, and watch my old videos for more information about that. So now we're going to talk about how I could win $50. At the end of this video, there will be a link to my forms, this form right here. And what you'll do is you will put your public name here. So right now I'm pretending to do the Christmas entry. This is another one of my email accounts, BibleActionMath@gmail. So I wanted to tell you guys about BAM at BibleActionMath.com. It does start with a B. So I would be doing my Bible math lesson using 1.1a. But the Gmail that gets connected also starts with a B. My public name is BAM, stands for Bible Action Math. My country is USA. I'm a he, him. No bots are allowed. When it gets to what is the next video you want to respond to, a big Christmas giveaway 2025. So I have to use 1.1a because my Gmail address starts with an A or a B. And then it says, explain your math topic using the Christmas story as a setting. Do your work by hand, no tablets or typing. Scan your handwritten work here and upload it. Try to check your work and no swearing. So people who don't know, I've been a math professor for years, and I just like to remind people not to do that. So we need to find out what 1.1a is, and there's only one entry per email account, and there's only one entry allowed per person. 1.1a video is on the channel, and it's in the playlist called College Algebra series. And the topic was Parable of an Unforgiving Servant and Types of Real Numbers. So I want to do something about types of real numbers connected to the Christmas story. So now the Christmas story, according to this, it's mainly in Matthew and Luke. So I'm going to use Luke. And people who watch my videos know I like the interlinear, but that's not all the only thing I use. And down to verse 26. So this is the birth of Jesus foretold. And now the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent by God to a city of Galilee, whose name was Nazareth, to a virgin betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. By the way, this word David is interesting because it starts with a capital delta and ends with a lowercase delta. So you can see the difference there. And this capital delta is used in physics a lot, and the lowercase delta is used in math, and both of them are used in math and physics. And the name of the virgin was Mary. And having come to her, he said, "Greetings, you favored with grace. The Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women." Uh, it says dative feminine plural. So I don't know if that was a mistake. It might have to be women, plural. It says plural. So that's something to look into because some versions say among women. Let's do a different version. "Greetings, you who are highly favored, the Lord is with you." So when you're working on your lesson, you go through stuff like this. I'll just read through it a little bit. "The Lord is with you." Mary was greatly troubled at his words and wondered what kind of greeting this might be. But the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary. You have found favor with God. You will conceive and give birth to a son, and you are to call him Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David, and he will reign over Jacob's descendants forever. His kingdom will never end." "How will this be?" Mary asked the angel. "Since I'm a virgin." The angel answered, "The Holy Spirit will come on you, and the power of the Holy Most High will overshadow you. So the Holy One to be born will be called the Son of God. Even Elizabeth, your relative, is going to have a child in her old age, and she who was said to be unable to conceive is in her 6th month. For no word from God will ever fail. I am the Lord's servant." Mary answered, "May your word to me be fulfilled." Then the angel left her. So I'm supposed to teach a lesson about 1.1a, which is classifying numbers, types of real numbers, and so on, because my email address starts with a B, or this one and the other one too. So now I'm trying to teach about classifying numbers using the story. I could have used the Matthew one, but I used Luke. And so 6th month, 6 is an element of the real numbers, and it's an integer. It's rational, it's complex, and it's a whole number, and it's a natural number. 6 is not an element. So this one means integers. And sometimes I use Z for integers. So I think the book that we use uses double I for integers, but a lot of other books use double I for irrational. All right, so the 6th month, 6 is a real number because it has a location on the number line. It's an integer. It's rational because it can be written as a quotient of two integers. It's complex because it can be written in the form a plus bi, where a and b are real numbers. It's a whole number because it's either positive or zero, and it's an integer. It's a natural number because it's a counting number, but it's not irrational. And favored one. So one is another number. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but there's also in there something about forever, give forever. So one is also a real number, an integer, rational, complex, whole number, and natural number. Those are not in any specific order. Forever is not a real number. So infinity is not a real number. It does not have a location on the number line. So basically, you use that Bible story to teach something depending on your email address. And then when you make it longer than this and better, you try to check it. And then you get your phone and you scan it. So if you have an Android, one of the ways is to go to Google Drive and say scan. And then if you have an iPhone, just look for scan. There's a way to scan. And there are other ways to do this also. Scan it, put it online by December 22nd. Then I'll get a list of people who follow the directions. And there'll be a bunch of people like that. And then I'll randomly select 20 or more to get $50. And I'll email them from BAM at BibleActionMath.com. So everybody have a great 2025, and we'll talk to you later.